nation's High Commissioner for Human Rights said she is concerned over reports of government pressure on internet service providers and other companies. So the UN gets to play the part of the good cop here when they are a creature of the Anglo-American military-industrial complex. Anonymous, big hacker group, are running attacks on anti-WikiLeaks sites with low Orion ion cannon. And you can go over that. It's from Kryptone.org, the system that they are using to do that. That's not an actual ion cannon from space. I guess they're using the term from Star Wars for this particular system. Dutch police arrest a suspect in pro-WikiLeaks hacking. This is out of the Wall Street Journal. Dutch authorities said they arrested a 16-year-old boy suspected of being involved in attacks on the websites of MasterCard and Visa that were allegedly mounted by sympathizers of document-leaking WikiLeaks site. Continuing with what's happening with WikiLeaks here. Assange, lawyers prepare for U.S. spying indictment. Attorneys say American indictment related to Espionage Act imminent for WikiLeaks founder. Amazing. You've got a foreigner who's not even an American citizen, and they're talking about indicting him for espionage when he's not even in their power. He didn't engage in this supposed espionage within the United States. They're just basically putting a bounty out on him, or we're getting ready to. This is unprecedented. I mean, will the communist Chinese, if I post a secret document, hypothetically, that came out of their country, will they announce they want me arrested for espionage, and then they grab me and claim that I was rude to the tooth fairy or something, you know, or that I didn't wear a condom or something, and then I'll just disappear into a black hole of purgatory? Regardless of what you think about WikiLeaks, you've got to get Assange out of there. They are going to burn free speech and the First Amendment, and they're going to use him as the match to do it. WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange, the man behind the publication of more than 250,000 classified U.S. diplomatic cables, could soon be facing spying charges in the U.S. related to the Espionage Act. Assange lawyers said today, our position, of course, is that we don't believe it applies to Mr. Assange, and that in any event, he's entitled to First Amendment protections as publisher of WikiLeaks, and any prosecution under the Espionage Act would, in my view, be unconstitutional and put at risk all media organizations in the U.S., Assange's attorney Jennifer Robinson told ABC News. Well, no kidding. Torturing people's children to get answers out of them is totally wicked and illegal. Stealing trillions of dollars is illegal, and not telling Congress where the money went. Having TSA goons radiate you and stick their hands down your pants is illegal. So much of what this criminal constellation known as government does is illegal. But they don't care. They just do it. And I'm telling you, this is Cass Sunstein, who was at the beginning, at the setup of WikiLeaks. We know that. He wrote an article bragging about it in the Washington Post. And this is a government intelligence operation, and right now I can say with certainty, Julian Assange is the 2010 Lee Harvey Oswald, Tim McVeigh, but of the information age. They're going to use this to pass the cybersecurity, all this other legislation. This is dangerous. This is dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. I mean, what did Obama trying to pass right now in Congress? And it looks like it's going to pass, where U.S. companies, small businesses can't even bid on military contracts, whether it's putting in plumbing or a new roof or M16s or bullets, cartridges, and they can just put them all on a blacklist and not even let them know they're on a secret list. No judge, no jury, just the Pentagon does it, and only select groups can get the contracts. This is the new America, just total insider lawlessness. Meanwhile, you have the Prince Charles and his haggling, Camilla Bowles, or whatever her name is, Camilla Parker Bowles. There are people rampaging all over London about having their tuitions tripled. Oh, but the taxes are all going up. But see, everything goes to the bankers. See, they don't need you anymore. They grew their government. They got you addicted to it. Their police state and telescreens and face scanners are in place. They don't need you. So the people are running around, and they, through some bags of paint on the car reportedly and yelled at them and said off with their head. And the head of the Metro Police in London says they were lucky not to be shot. Police chief says armed officers showed enormous restraint as mob attacked Charles and Camilla. I've seen the video. It's pretty ninnying. It's people slapping on the windows, and Camilla Parker Bowles, the Duchess of Detritus, or whatever her name is, the Duchess of Filth, the Duchess of Garbage. You know, people say that these criminals don't run anything. 2 years ago in Canada, the Queen used the Governor General to shut down the Parliament because they didn't do what she wanted. Happened in '79, in the late '70s in Australia. I mean, this is a criminal organization. So the mob boss's son with his hag are all dressed up in their strumpet outfits, and the Duchess of Detritus and the Prince of Puke were just... I mean, the video's online. We've got it linked up on Infowars.com and PresentPlanet.com. They're literally like, oh, good Lord, as a rabble, go put more fluoride in their water immediately. Brain damage to them. Their IQs aren't dropping enough or fast enough. They're not submitting to us. More surveillance cameras, more armed troops, more police state immediately. I mean, it's a frightening prospect, a horrifying. They're saying off with their heads. No, I mean, that's what they're doing. And the victor's like, oh, the roaches are scurrying about. Prince Philip has tried to eliminate them. We've overrun the nation with brooding foreigners we can use to put it into the police force and the CPS to kidnap their children. But these filthy Brits who don't like our German royal family that runs everything, the Saxe-Coburg-Goethers, and we will deal with them. I mean, literally, Charles looked even more effeminate than his wife, just going, oh, protect me, royal guard. But, excuse me, I'm sorry. You can tell both of them almost did a Queen Elizabeth II in their pants. You know, I don't usually do potty humor, but around the office, you know, when somebody's got to get out of a meeting or something, they're like, I'm sorry, it'll just be a Rockefeller. You know, that means a quick, you know, minute or two. But sometimes they go, hey, I got to do a Queen Elizabeth II, number 2. And, all right, folks, I apologize to our radio station. It's a very family-friendly, clean show. But when I started imitating the royals, the rabble filth, and look at them running around like vermin in the streets. I can't wait till our world government extermination force is in place to remove as many of them as possible. Oh, I love sucking off of them, but goodness, I like to go out to the theater dressed up like an effeminate peacock with all of my medals festooning my breast, with my haglet wearing a giant crown on her head. But to actually see them turn against me, I guess all those PR shows we finance telling them how weak and pathetic we are aren't working. They actually know that we're the ones sucking everything out of them. I just lectured them last month that they shouldn't take a hot bath, but I have royal trains and 77 aircraft and 94 palaces. But they shouldn't be able to take a hot bath. And I'm so pleased that the old ladies have to ride in the buses to stay warm now because they can't pay for their gas allowance. But, you know, we're heating all of our palaces quite nicely. And after we've exterminated all of you, we're going to have plenty.
Attention GCN listeners, do you have a Patriot on your Christmas list that's nearly impossible to shop for? How would you like the ability to get top-of-the-line, hard-to-find gifts at equally hard-to-beat prices without leaving the comfort of your home? Why fight the crowd? Simply log on to your computer for great gifts and deals for the off-the-grid enthusiast in your family. At offthegridchristmas.com, you'll find great prices on the most popular off-the-grid gifts available today. At offthegridchristmas.com, you'll find unbeatable deals on emergency backup power, herb and vegetable seeds, dehydrated foods, emergency evacuation packs, solar ovens, gun safes, and a host of truly unique stocking stuffers. In these hard times, why not give a gift that really counts? A gift that could truly make a difference. Go to offthegridchristmas.com and our Christmas video highlighting perfect gifts for the off-the-grid fans in your family. Unbeatable gear, unbeatable prices, no more searching. Offthegridchristmas.com. That's offthegridchristmas.com.
You may be arrested
tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on Earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Going solar for cheap is as easy as 1, 2, 3. If you want to go solar but thought the setup costs were too high, now you can build your own solar panels for less than $200. Don't laugh! We've sold over 45,000 solar do-it-yourself kits. Watch our introduction video at 123cheapsolarvideo.com. The video is free, but it won't last long. Save money on electric bills and get off the grid. Go to 123cheapsolarvideo.com right now. Our website again is 123cheapsolarvideo.com.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.